Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. This video is extremely late and I did not mean for it to be this late. I meant to post it in December and then I just got busy and didn't get to film it until late, and then I didn't get to edit it until even later. It's been a whole ordeal. So future plan with me's will be posted the month before the plan with me is a thing. So for example, February's will be filmed and edited and done, posted before February. Fingers crossed. So 2021 is off to a great start. Life is good. Nothing bad has happened except for getting this video out late, and I'll work on that. That is completely my fault. I did get a blog up and running, so I will link that in the description for you guys to check out. I'm very excited about that. I think that's all. I think that's all for this intro. I do want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my boyfriend, Titus Mead. He is working on getting his... He's the one who does all of the music that are on my videos and on my channel. Well, not like the super like my first videos and stuff. He didn't do those. But all the ones recently in the past couple of years that I've done, he's been a big help and done all my music for those. He is working on starting his own platforms. He's got a Facebook, he's working on a YouTube. So once he gets those up, I will definitely link him so you guys can check him out, because I'm a little biased, but I think he's amazing. He's an awesome musician, and you guys should go check him out whenever he gets everything up. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
It's January. So for this month, I chose the theme of stars and moons and a couple planets. And the colors I picked for this month are the yellow, the orangey yellow, and the light purple again. The first thing that I'm doing here, I wanted each month to have its own Bible verse so that I could focus on that verse for the whole month. And so this month I picked Matthew 6:33, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you." I thought that would be a good verse to start out with for this new year. So here I'm just writing it in various fonts that I chose. So like I said, for the theme, I chose moons and stars, and I did a Saturn and another little circle. But it looks like I'm freehanding these, but I drew them out with a stencil and then just traced the stencil. And then I put January in stamps, and the stamp kind of bled through a little bit, so I put a piece of paper on the back so that I could still use the page behind it, and not have to waste a whole page because a little bit bled through. I did realize shortly after this that I forgot to light my candle. This whole video was rushed in filming, and I made a lot of mistakes that I didn't notice until it was too late. One of them being The candle is currently not lit. It will be here in a second, and you'll watch me light it. One thing that I'm wanting to make consistent throughout my videos is having a candle and a cup of tea or some hot beverage. I think in my first video I had hot cocoa. The next page, I am doing a monthly goals, along with having a verse to focus on. I also want to make a list of goals of things that I want to get done for that month. So for example, it's January. I'm setting my own New Year's resolutions. One of them is to post at least 2 YouTube videos this month. Another one is to maintain the blog that I just started. I'm going to try to post every week on my blog. I will link it in the description so you guys can check it out. Other ones are just food related, and so I left that spread pretty blank. For the next one, it is... what is this? I don't even remember. Oh, this is my YouTube and blog tracker. So I was inspired by Amanda Rach Lee, big shocker. She made a content tracker in her 2021 setup. So I'm altered the idea for my YouTube and blog. Basically, this is just going to be so I can keep track of the videos I want or the blogs I want to write, when to post them, if I've edited them, and when they're posted. I think my camera died or something happened, so I had to stop recording. So that was me relighting the candle because I had to blow it out and restart. Like I said, there were a lot of mistakes that I didn't notice until it was too late, or I was editing and then I was like, oh crap, I did that wrong. So for the next 2 spreads, they're both trackers. The one that I'm currently working on is going to be 3 different trackers all on one side. It's going to be a social media tracker to track when I post to social media. And then one's mood to obviously track my mood. And then the last one is a workout tracker. I'm going to use that one to track which workouts I do on what days, and that's about it. So one of the mistakes I didn't realize I made until it was too late is the fact that I spelled trackers wrong, not only on this page, but on the next one as well. So I didn't notice that I did it then, but I fixed it. I do also want to apologize for getting this video out so late. I didn't get to film this until the 31st of December, and then I just had a bunch of family stuff come up. So this voiceover is actually taking place in the new year. It is now 2021, and I'm very excited to see where this year goes. Hopefully I learned to spell trackers correctly. I also did forget, when I initially did this, to put a key in for each of the things. So here I came back and I made my key using the colors that I had assigned for this month. I didn't feel like 3 was enough for especially the workout trackers, so I added, along with my Crayola Supertips, I added some of the Papermate felt tip pens. So this next spread is a spending tracker, and I put these in my bullet journal last year. It really helps since I moved out and live on my own to track what I'm spending and how much I'm spending, and it actually helps me try to spend less. So I just put the date, amount, and place, and then I've color-coded my spending versus my boyfriend's spending, so that I can track how much we're spending. And again, I spelled tracker wrong on this one as well. Again, I kept forgetting things, so I had to come back the next day after I filmed and film this part because I forgot to tape in my envelope. And the envelope goes with the spending tracker, so I can put my receipts in there to look back at to make sure I got everything right. So all I'm doing is taping it in, kind of like a Dutch door kind of situation. And then I just put some washi tape over it to make it pretty. The next page is my gratitude page. I like to try to have one of these every month, just so I can keep track of things that I'm thankful for. I feel when I say things that I'm thankful for, I feel better. I just feel happier overall because I've been blessed with all these things that I'm thankful for. So I just wrote a box in the middle and decorated it with moons and stars and Saturn. And all in the blank space, I will put different things that I'm thankful for all month. The next page is my to-do list. I decided to do a overall to-do list for the whole month instead of doing one every day. So this I'm just gonna fill every so often with tasks that I need to get done, and then mark them off as I go. And this will just be for the month of January. I love to-do lists. I make them all the time, so I figured why not put them in my bullet journal. My next page is my grocery lists page. So I just split the page into 8 boxes. You could do it into 9 and then make the last one larger. And then I titled each one of them for whatever section of the grocery store it was in. So there's produce, breads, dairy, meat, other drinks. I can't even remember all of them. Pantry, frozen foods. And here I'm just going to keep track of the things that I need to get from the grocery store, and when I get them, obviously cross them off. I promise I'll get better at voiceovers. For this spread, it's my meal planning spread, and I forgot to color in my stars and my things, so I started my other spread and forgot to color those in. This is my meal planning spread. I plan to recreate this one each week, and then just fill it up with the meals I plan to make throughout the week, so I don't have to get home from work and then struggle to figure out what I'm going to make, because I'm sure we all do that. I did forget to write the days of the week in the little boxes, but that's the little squares on the left are for Monday through Sunday, and I just put the beginning letters. The next spread is it's kind of a doubled spread. It's 2 different spreads, but part of one of them's on the other page. So this first one that I'm working on is my weekly prayer requests. So it's for week 1. And then the other part that I'm working on is my daily devotions. So for the weekly prayer requests, I have them divided into 3 categories: church, personal, and family. I forgot to write them down, but that's what they are. So each week I will put prayer requests from people at church, and then personal ones, and then ones for my family. And then for daily devotions, I divided one page into 6 and then used the other page into 2. And the first square is where I wrote the title, and then the other 7 are every day of the week. Since 2021 started on a Friday, I decided that week 1 started with the 4th. I went back after and put little circles and dated all of them, and then I just read my devotions book that I got for Christmas, and I write my thoughts on it in the little box. Here's a flip through of the 2021 January spreads.